Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead you? Who'd have thought they'd lead you? Back here where we need you. Back here where we need you. Yeah, we tease him a lot, cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Hey, what's going on? All right, let me just pause that. All right, how's everyone doing? Welcome to untilit.works. You know, it's kind of like a study group session thing, except you kind of do it on your own unless you need help. Then you can ask for help, but we'll talk about how you can ask for help and get feedback on things that you're working on. But yeah, so it's a good thing I've been doing these and I'm getting like into the habit of it because it is super like overcast and cloudy and like cold outside. And I was like, huh, do I really need, you know what I'm saying? Because previously I'd be like, you know what, I'm gonna sleep in a little bit and I'm not going to, I'll work on that thing later. And I probably never end up working on it. And so I'm glad I have these things where I'm like, no, I'm going to get up because I set time aside to do these things and get them done. And so, yeah, so I've actually been pretty productive. So I feel pretty good. So once again, thank y'all for hanging out. And this is untilit.works. And hopefully you get the same out of it as well, where it's like, I know I'm dedicating time to get things done because there's things I want to get done. Like, for example, these just came in. So my wires, like, have you ever had like the wires that you plug in and it kind of like frays, it kind of splits? So previously I was using like electric tape like around it, but I don't know. I'm shout out to everybody that can use electric tape properly because mine keeps like sliding off because I don't know if it's because it's like right where it gets thick to thin, so it doesn't have like a good grip, and sometimes it just gets kind of sticky. So I finally broke down and bought let me see here. It's this kit that I got online. And so it's this whole thing. So it comes with like a heat gun and these little like sleeves that you put around. I don't know if you can see that. So there's all types of sizes and stuff here. And so you put it around the cable, like you slide it onto the cable, and you use the heat gun to shrink it. And so it wraps around the cable and keeps it, from fraying. So yeah, so I ordered this. So I'm going to try that later today. Also, I saw on Twitter somebody so you know how you have like these the labels, the shipping labels that come with the package and whatever. I saw a guy take like a heat gun, and since it uses heat to print on the label, because like this is kind of hard to take off. I always take off the labels and rip them up and everything, but now I can take like the heat gun and put it on there. And so yeah, that's what I've been playing with. So yeah, so I can confirm it works. You can still kind of see it, but I think I just need to put more heat on it or whatever. So there's that. So cool. That's what my plans are. Other plans, I need to cut this down. Like this is a lot, but it's cold outside, so I don't know, but it's a lot. So I'm gonna probably cut my hair as well. You're not here for that. You're here to work on stuff. So let me walk you around what we have here. So this, okay, untilit.works. These are long sleeves. Untilit.works is broken down into ciphers. All right. Each cipher is 3-hour block of time. Each cipher consists of sessions. There's work sessions and break sessions. Work sessions where you just head down, focus on whatever it is that you want to get done, like me cutting my hair a little bit later, or shrink wrapping the cables or whatever. So you just focus on that, getting that done. 45 minutes of doing that, right? 15 minutes normally 15 minutes after the hour, we have the break session. So again, those are 15 minutes. It's kind of where you get time. You got to stretch. You know what I'm saying? If you want to walk around, you can do that. Anything to kind of take your mind off of whatever it is that you're working on. I'll come on here, talk about whatever random thing. You can also come on here and talk about whatever random thing, and we'll talk about how you can do that and how you can sign up for that. Cool. So if you so right now we're in a break session. You see the video with my face on there. Below that, you may need to click play to start the video, because what happens is I have it to where the video will autoplay with audio. Now, a lot of browsers don't like that. So if you've never interacted with the site, let's say you just hop in and we're already in a break session, it may look like it's frozen because browsers will pause the videos if they have audio. And so I may switch it to where there's no audio and you just have to unmute it, but we'll see, maybe in a future version. But just in case, I put that there. All right. Now, open closed caption. You notice that button. Right now, I'm using the web speech recognition API to turn my speech into text, and it shows up in that space when you click open closed caption. Hopefully it's accurate. I'm trying to speak to where it could be. So yeah. Below that, we have the add a clip and create a highlight video buttons. Now, during these break sessions, if there's anything that you found interesting and you want to kind of like clip it out, you can do add a clip. It takes like a 5-second clip, and then you get 5 of those. So you get 5-second clips. Once you're ready and everything's done, you can click create a highlight video. Now you have to make sure you click create a highlight video, and that will save the timestamps so that when I hit done stop broadcast, it will send it off to like a whole thing I have in the back end, and it makes calls to APIs. Basically, it creates a highlight video from your clips that you can then download and share and stuff like that. So I'll show you how to do all that also, where you can do that. Cool. And then we have the countdown timer, and that is where it counts down till when the next session is going to happen. So it's going to be the work session, and then you can join the room if you'd like to chat or have a question or anything like that. Cool. Now, let me show you the work session. So when we come out of here, you're going to be in the work session, and it should look something similar to, let me share my screen here. Don't need any audio. Cool. So it should look something similar to this. The background is probably going to be different because I just have it randomly pick a scenery, like a environmental scene, which I think is kind of calming and cool. So yeah, so you'll have something similar to that. In the upper right-hand corner, as it is now, you'll see that there's the home, shop, subscribe, and log out or log in, depending on your status. So the subscribe has a list of all the upcoming ciphers. So you can actually subscribe to them. And when we go live, you'll get a notification on the device that you subscribed with. Cool. On the other side, we have a audio player. I know a lot of really cool, dope producers and artists. So I asked a few of them, like, hey, you want to submit some music? So some of them did. And yeah, so that's what's there. It's a Bandcamp player. So you're able to actually buy the track. If you like it, you could share it. And if you want to help spread the word, you could hit the tweet where it says help spread the word. It'll open up a browser tab or window, new one, and it will pre-populate the tweet with the artist's information to kind of help spread the word about the artist. So if you like it, you help spread the word. So if you want some music while you're working on your thing, they're available for you. Towards the center, we have the to-do section. That is where you add a task, where it says add a task. Hit enter or the plus sign. It'll add it to this space here. You'll be able to edit the task, delete the task, and mark it as done. When you mark them as done, it goes under the done section. And so you'll be able to see all the things you completed as well, or the things that you need to do by clicking to do. All right. And then when it's all said and done, you can click the Twitter logo. It'll open up Twitter in a new browser and with a list of all the things you completed. It's kind of a nice way to like tie a bow on the end of the day. Like, oh, I got some stuff done. Feel good about going into the rest of the week. Cool. All right. Then we got another countdown timer. That's counting down to when the next break session is going to be. Again, those are 15 minutes after the hour. So there's that. Also, we have the tutorials. I have some tutorials there. I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage. So I have some Vonage tutorials there, which I think are pretty cool. Like one of them is you can create an application where you put in your phone number and then you hit call and it'll actually ring the phone in the real world. And you can have a conversation through the browser, through the application. It's amazing. Then I have the opposite where you can call from your phone a virtual number and you build an application that will be able to answer it. And then you have a conversation. Cool stuff. And then also they have one where two users log into the same application and one can call the other and you're able to have a conversation through the application. Cool stuff. Also, now if you aren't familiar with coding, I also have the free code camp and freecodecamp.org and the Odin project. And from what I understand, those are will give you a good idea of what goes into web development, and you'll be able to determine whether or not you want to spend more time and or money to pursue it. So there's that. Cool. Let's say you're working on something, it could be free code camp, Odin project, tutorials, whatever it is that you're working on, and you get stuck. Well, that's why we have the HACO. HACO stands for Help a Coder/Creator Out, right? So with that, you can hit create. I think you type in the title, what it is that you're having an issue with. It's been a minute since I've done one. And you're able to create your own room. You get your own unique URL that you can post to social media and then have people join your room. Now, they just don't join your room all willy-nilly. You'll see a list of people who are requesting to join the room. Then you can check out their profile, whether Twitter or GitHub, depending on whatever they signed in with. And you can kind of determine whether or not you want to let that person into your room. So you can allow them access or deny them access. Cool. Now, you as the owner of the room, only you can share your screen. And so that way you can show what it is that you're having an issue with or what you want to get feedback on. And my hope is that together, everyone can kind of come together and give you the feedback, or you can find a solution to the problem that you're having. Now, there's a text chat. So regular text chat. Then I have speech to text. So if you don't want to type, you can just say whatever it is that you want to say, and it'll show up in the text chat. And then I have text to speech. So if you don't want to have to read the text chat, then you can actually just hear the messages as they're being posted. So there's that. So I wanted to have a way that to be able to communicate the way you want to be able to. So I try to have all the options covered. If not, let me know. I'll come up with some also. All right. Then you can also view the HACOs if you were looking to help somebody, want to jump in on something. There's that as well. And show and tell. So let's say there's a thing that you want to come on to one of these break sessions and talk about. We have the show and tell sign up. They're like lightning talks, so 5-10 minutes, whatever you found interesting. You can come and talk about it. If not, I'm going to talk about whatever I found interesting and maybe go over an artist's website and listen to some music. All right. And then below that, remember that highlight video that you created? Well, there under highlight, the status will say submitted initially, and that's when everything's being done. But then when it's ready to be viewed, it'll look just like that, saying status done with the view button. You can click the view button. It'll show a preview of the video. You can download it, click a button to send a pre-populated tweet to Twitter. And what's cool is the pre-populated tweet, if Twitter shows the preview video, that'll be your video that will link to the recorded version of this break session. And so, yeah, cool stuff. I think it's cool. And yeah, my time is up. I'm gonna get y'all back to work. And so if it doesn't show it, what I've been doing is I've been downloading the videos and then attaching them to the tweet. So that way I know the videos show up as well. So there's that. All right, cool. Let me get y'all back to work. So I wish you much productivity. Again, if you need any help, send out a HACO. It tags me on Twitter. And so if you tweet it out, I will see it. And then I'll try to jump in if I can. So if any JavaScript stuff, let me know. Yeah. Other than that, stop sharing my screen. I want to make sure I don't hit the stop broadcast because that would be bad. All right. So I'm going to send you all off with some traveling music. Again, I wish you much productivity. And let me know, set up a HACO if you need any help. But if not, see y'all 15 minutes after the hour. And yeah, see you soon. I'm going to send you all off with some traveling music. And here we go. Thanks again for hanging out. And share my screen. Definitely want audio. Oh, I probably should make it full screen there. There we go. All right, cool. Thanks, y'all. And see you soon. All right. Good luck with everything. All right. Oh, by the way, this is New Jabez featuring Apani B. The track is called Thank You. And yeah, thanks for hanging out, y'all. See you soon.
Well, let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life.